What are your name and pronouns?
Well, glad that you asked. No, it's Shyaren, and I mean, I have a second name. It's Roseblood, but I've started to like go away from that. It's like in the lore, but I recently changed my Twitch name to just Shyaren as well. Just it's cleaner, it's shorter, and it's here.
All right, and how do you identify?
A woman.
A woman. I love when woman.
Yeah, I mean, it's all still pretty new to me, you know? But yes, I do.
Okay. I guess it is very new to you as far as I've heard, so I'm excited to hear about that. Can you tell me a bit about your VTuber model or persona?
Yeah, so let's start with the name, right? The name is actually the oldest from all of it. It's like over 10 years old by this point, and I stole the name from like a kindergarten child back in the day. I was teaching kindergarten, and there was a Turkish girl named Yaren, which means like good friend. And I liked that name so much that I was like, I'm gonna steal this little girl's name. I'm gonna change this like a little bit, put like an S and an H in front of it so it doesn't look like completely stolen, because I like names that start with an S, right? And so Shyaren was born as a, I think in Guild Wars 2 was the first time I used that name.
You are a name thief. I respect it.
I know, right?
I respect it. I respect it.
So basically my name would now technically mean shy best friend or shy good friend.
Oh my god. Are you shy?
Yes. You know, I would have identified as shy for a long time, but I think going back on it, it might have just been neurospiciness, and now that I have people that are more similar to me, I like when I tell people I used to be shy or I am shy, they're like, "You're not? What are you talking about?"
It's so odd calling you shy for short. I'm just like, oh, look, it's shy. But you're not shy at all.
I know, it's kind of weird, but I do really like the short version of Shyaren, which is shy or shyer. I like it.
How did you ensure that your model represented you?
Well. There was a few steps actually, so I think the very first thing I did was do like a mood board. I watched a lot of Mariume videos back in the day, to like see what I should do and what I would want to do, and I did a mood board. I can probably still find it somewhere, but I don't know, it's nowhere saved securely, sadly. Might have even lost it, but it still should exist somewhere. And I knew from the beginning I kind of wanted pink hair, because ever since that guild was 2 days, I kind of had a character with pink hair, and I kind of liked it a lot. And then like all like the anime characters that I like a lot have black pink hair, like Astolfo, a best boy and girl at the same time.
I bet you'd like Milim from that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, did I hit the nail on the head?
Yes.
Ooh, called out.
Yep, so that was already something that I wanted to do. I knew I wanted long hair. I knew I wanted an ahoge because I'm stupid. And that's kind of like this.
It gives main character energy.
Yes. I am the main character of my own life and of your life, actually. You just don't know it yet.
Oh my god, wait, I'm such a huge fan.
Yes.
I'll be your supporting character.
Yes, I'm the best supporting character.
Yeah.
If you were in Persona, I would choose you to date.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my god, Shy, you can't flirt with me like this.
No? Okay.
You can't flirt with the interviewer.
So then, like, after that, I knew I wanted some kind of, like, casual outfit. So I kind of landed with, like, the jacket version. And let's be honest, I didn't wanna actually... When was that? Okay, to explain that, I started using a free model, which was literally Gwen from League of Legends, before this model was done. And that one was like, I don't want to say hypersexualized, but it's certainly more sexualized than my model right now, because just of the character design. And so I kind of knew, like, and felt after a while, yeah, that's not me. Let's not go with that. So I went more modest, and I'm flat-chested now. Apparently, everybody says that. Oh my god, if you see other art of me, I'm not okay. And then I wanted to go for some lore, and very early on, I had this thing stuck in my head, which stuck around till now, that I'm an immortal rose. I'm like, don't ask me what that means, but I'm an immortal rose, the flower. So my themes are literally roses, time, immortality.
I see.
Yep, which is why I have a clock eye, and I then was talking with some people on VE and VTuber Discord, and then one guy was like, yo, why is your lore not that you have the time trapped inside of your eye? And I'm like, I'm taking that, thank you so much.
That's mine, thank you. That's mine, I'm taking it.
Yep.
I'm just gonna steal that lore bit, thanks. Appreciate it. I mean, to be fair, I stole my lore from every isekai anime ever.
Fair. I love isekai.
I also love isekai.
But now that you're talking about it,
Why do you think
like,
I named myself Pheesekai, huh?
I've never made that connection.
What? Isekai? Pheesekai?
Oh, no.
I've been hit by. I was an isekai. That's my story. It's a fee pun. Because my community loves fee puns.
Oh, but why is it not feet Sakai?
You know, people will call me feet Sakai all the time, and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna piss myself and shit and crap all over the place. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm a dum-dum.
There's like one thing I've just noticed, which I should probably mention, because this is for a very specific type of video, right? And from the very beginning, I kind of knew that I wanted a female model to begin with, and quite honestly, it wasn't for any deep reason back then. I was just like, I'm 100% sure female models and female VTubers are more popular, and I think I can pull it off with my voice. That was my mindset at the beginning, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
I can trick them. I can do it.
Exactly.
And then to being, oh, it's not tricking anybody. This is actually me. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Yes, that was basically my journey. It took like 6 or 7 months, but then I was like, oh, wait a moment. Wait a moment.
That's perfect. That's the best way to go about it. I love your story specifically because, like, the fact that, like, I don't know, like, you came out like well into VTubing and realized, oh yeah, I'm actually trans, huh? That's crazy.
Yep.
So then, what drew you to VTubing, and do you find it rewarding?
What drew me to VTubing? I mean, I basically knew of VTubing as soon as it existed with like Kizuna Ai or like the first VTubers, but I never watched them nor was very interested in them. It was only like recently when the YouTube algorithm decided that it's now my time to watch a lot of VTuber clips. It is my time. And do you know a very popular VTuber who has a lot of shorts and their shorts go viral all the time?
I'm thinking Shylily, that's different. Iron Mouse, Mari, I'm trying to think.
Idol, yeah.
Oh, Idol, right. Rin Penrose, right.
Yes.
I was getting there. Oh,
and
God.
I watch a lot of them, right? And Rin has a lot of shorts that talk about being a VTuber and what it's like as well. And very arrogantly, I thought, that's just a normalist freak person. I can do that as well. So I was like, let's try. And basically, that's when I made this whole plan, which I'm so glad that I abandoned. Because the plan in the beginning, basically, yes, it was like a whole plan of like making like the Twitter account, starting to get like a presence, and then after like multiple months, start streaming. And while I was on Twitter, I saw, oh my god, I forgot that artist's name, and I'm so horrible for it. But that artist that had the free Gwen model posted it, and I saw it and was like, oh my god, I am not waiting anymore. I'm gonna use that model right now and start streaming. Like, I've started streaming like that week and make content that week while I was waiting for like all the reference sheets and this model to be done. And I'm so glad that I started early.
Yes, I'm so fucking glad. There's so many people who get stuck in the pre-debut, right? And so they stay on Twitter for a while, right? And so you almost fell into that trap, the pre-debut trap. You almost fell into it. Almost.
And like ever since then, I've basically changed how I do content like multiple times because like if you've never done content, especially, well, not especially as a VTuber, but in general, and then there's like expectations that you either have for yourself or that others have for specifically VTubers and not just content creators. You try to like copy what other people do, but soon you realize you can't just copy what other people do because that content already exists way better than what you're copying.
Yep. Yeah.
So it took a while to find my own style, and like now I run 4 different channels. And
are you okay?
No.
Oh, well, that's why you have a manager, right? So that makes sense.
Yes. But
Same
yeah,
here.
Slowly starting to like get my Riven done. Riven from League of Legends? Riven. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, Riven.
Exactly.
So, can you share some of the highs and lows of your journey being transgender in the VTubing space?
Man, I don't think there have been any lows yet.
Good.
I mean, yes, I know, right? Like after I posted it, I think I kind of monitored it. I think like 10% of people from the Discord left, but no one said anything. And of course, I expected like some turnover. But at the same time, like other people joined that saw that, and apparently that was now an attractive trait or something. I don't know. The same thing happened on like all the social media platforms where people joined, people left, but in general, it was actually like a net positive of more people that came into my sphere.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I know. There was only like one person who went no contact and blocked me, but even then.
That's so stupid. Like if they liked your content before, and this is the thing I don't understand, right? If they liked your content before, what changes now that you've said what your actual identity is? What changes?
I mean,
nothing.
Yeah, technically nothing. Like what I was afraid of all the time was it wasn't like a situation like, you know, where I was using like a male model and then decided, okay, I'm gonna use a female model now. I had like that fear where people could feel deceived because that's what like I had internalized, but like
but you've always been outwardly feminine, so nothing changes.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Stupid. Oh my god.
Then like nowadays, basically on all YouTube channels and on Twitter as well, I just added the little trans flag just as like the first filter. If people see that and decide it's not for them, it's like instantly goodbye.
God. And people are stupid. Fuck them. Yep. But any highs in your journey so far that you think are noteworthy?
I mean, definitely that you invited me for this whole thing and like the panel and stuff as well. I was so surprised, honestly, that
oh my god, you want to have silly little me? Oh my god. Oh
yeah,
my
I mean,
god.
listen, Shy, I think you're the perfect fit. Genuinely. And I'm very excited to host a panel with you and the others. So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fun. It's gonna be awesome. This is just the beginning, Shy. Next we conquer the world. Yeah.
Yep. I think the highest high was the coming out video I did. It didn't go like super viral, but at the time it was my highest watched video. It's now like 1,600 views, and like it had only supportive comments on it. It's like crazy.
That's awesome. Let's
the
go.
only time I've started getting negative comments was on a new channel I made, which is LGBTQ focused. And there from time to time I get like weird comments, which I just delete. Like honestly, they don't even get to me. It's like whatever. And I think many people in this space that are openly trans have gotten a certain like phrase of letters together. I can't even repeat them, but I had to Google it, right?
Oh.
And apparently it stands for like you will never be a real woman or whatever. And I'm like, am I supposed to be insulted now by you putting like something there which I don't even know what the fuck it means, and I had to Google it?
It's
like,
so stupid.
What?
They go out of their way to say the meanest stuff. Like, I'm sorry, but like, what's the point of you writing that? You're just shouting into the void at this point.
Exactly.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you've had some highs at least, and your community's been mostly supportive. That's always a good thing to hear, especially for such a big change. Which I say it's a big change, but realistically, it's like it really doesn't change anything, right? It just changes like you're like the fact that you're more honest now about like what you experience, and you're being transparent with your community about how you feel, and that's really everything that changes. There's not really anything different. Your content's the same, your personality is the same, the way you look is the same. There's nothing different.
Basically, for content creation side, nothing really changes. The weird thing, well, not the weird thing, is like my life is changing a lot because I'm taking Shyaren and
Grabbing her outside the screen and
inserting her into my real life now, which is like, that's
Is it scary?
gonna be wild. I mean, a little bit, but it's like, I've not told that many people in real life yet, but everyone I have told, they have been only supportive as well, which is like,
yay.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Oh, that's such good news. I'm glad that people around you in your real life have also been supportive. The euphoria you must feel right now must be absolutely amazing. And I hope that you continue to experience lots and lots of euphoria and happiness from, this whole experience, genuinely.
I've actually only yesterday got my letter back from my therapist, which I can now use to go to another doctor to get me that sweet, sweet E.
Let's go. Oh, God. You're so goofy, Shy, but this is why I love you. So, would you say that VTubing, this is pretty obvious, right? But would you say that VTubing has helped you discover more about yourself?
Yes. I'm actually not sure if without VTubing, I would have ever admitted to myself that I was trans. Because I had that feeling like maybe it would have taken like 10 or 20 more years and I would have been like 60 years old and been like, shit. But yeah, I had like that feeling multiple times where I was thinking like, yeah, would be nice if you were waking up in a different gender or something. But I like never pursued that, right? Because I had this thought where I think unconsciously and sometimes consciously, but it faded very fast, where I was thinking, yeah, I would kind of like to be a woman, but it's like too much work. I don't really want to do that. But now I'm just at a point where it's like, it doesn't matter how much work it is, it has to be done.
Mm-hmm. I'm proud. Proud. Yeah. And my last question for you. This is a big one, all right? Buckle in, all right?
I am. I don't have a buckle, but I'm buckled in.
I cannot believe you don't have a buckle on this bus. That's really messed up, Shy. Are you trying to die? Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh. Anyway, so Shy, what would you say to somebody who is looking at VTubing as an option to being their truest self in content creation?
I mean, it actually helps you a lot because if you design your model yourself, obviously you can have someone else do the art. You do a mood board, you describe how you want your character to look. What was the case for me was basically I designed my like optimal self in a way, kind of like you would have a video game character. And I think that already like helps you a lot to understand like what you like and what you don't like. And not only that, you then get to express your gender, your looks in the way you want, and you get called by the people what you want to be called, which is like crazy as well. Like you can just do that, like the whole technology is insane. And some people do that, right? You can, even if you want to, you like use a voice changer and then over time like train your own voice if that's something you want to do or not want to do. And there's like many popular VTubers who use a voice changer, right? And I think that's totally valid as well. Yeah, and then of course I think not only VTubing but just content creation helps you so much in discovering who you are, what you want to do, and you will learn so much because there's so many different like kind of skill sets that you will learn over time. And I'm just a person, I need to learn something every single day of my life, otherwise I get bored. I have like a high problem, probably connected to the ADHD.
It's the you have 80 of them?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Exactly,
that's crazy.
all 80 of them. All mental demons.
I still only have
collect them
60.
like Pokemon.
What
What? Only 60?
Yeah, only 60, sorry.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. It's just it takes a long time to collect this kind of stuff, you know?
Give it a few years. When you're as old as me, you will have them all.
Shy, are you saying you're old as hell? Are you saying you're like literally rotting in your grave right now and you're so old?
I mean, I'm 31, so what can you say? I'm basically dead by internet standards. I know.
You're basically a rotting corpse. You're old. You're basically dust in the wind. You're old.
Oh, that's why there's so many flies and spiders around me.
Oh,
It makes
okay.
me
I can't
feel-
come near you. I'm sorry, Shy. I hate spiders.
Oh.
I'm
Or
sorry.
maybe I also haven't showered for like 3 weeks. That could
What?
also be the case.
What?
For
Say
legal
psych.
purposes,
Say
that was a
psych.
joke.
Okay. Jesus Christ, Shy. Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like people to know about your journey and your experiences?
Man, do it. Try it out. If there's like that one feeling in the backside of your head, try it out. You can just use a free model of your preferred gender. And it's okay if you say afterwards, it's not for me. It's like, experiment, okay? Experiment. Do it.
Experimentation.